Good morning.
Good morning.
How's jail?
It sucks.
Great. It's supposed to. Not supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
The problem is every time we give you a bond, you have like little wings. You take flight.
I don't take flight. It's just okay. So
Okay, you don't show up.
to be real with you, my transmission on my car literally did break down last time, and this time I made sure everything.
Patas. Take a bus. Phone a friend.
Well, where I live, it didn't have a bus route, but I do have Uber already already scheduled. So there's no chance that I'm missing bond. Like, there's no reason why I would even miss anything.
Shame on, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me thrice, what is it? You've taken off on me 3 different times and you want me to give you a 4th bond? Really?
I want to prove myself to you.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
All right, hold on. Did you notice that? After 3 missing court dates and a shocking revelation, the judge is requesting a 4th bond. That's like to asking the pitcher to give you another chance after you've struck out 3 times in the legal field. I have a question for you to watch. Is it game over? Or would you risk giving her another chance if you were the judge in this case?
Like, I have what it takes.
And judge will say, I have her information, I have information of her boyfriend and some other people, and my office will hound her, will call her and make sure that she's
I'm
there.
all about giving people multiple chances, but I've already given you 3. At some point, I have to say when, because if I don't, then I've done it 3 times. You and I have had this conversation before. The last time I let you out, we had the same conversation we're having now.
Yeah, I know. But literally, I'm done. Like, this is it. Like, I don't want to see myself back here, Judge. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't. Like, I want to prove to you. I want to prove to my family and myself. This is it. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I have a kid. I have a job. I'm fully time employed. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, this is it. This is it for myself. And I'm speaking 100% just you and me.
I don't believe you've sold me this. You've sold me the snake oil before,
I've never actually got.
Sean, what I would like to do, and I agree with you that you can't keep doing what you're doing, especially if you have kids, because, if you're a mother,
I am. I just want to come home.
that child needs you,
I know.
Hey, where's mom? She's in jail.
I don't want that to response.
So what I would like to do, because this case has been open for a long time, perhaps do a TRAS. Let's see what they say, and we'll go from there. But so I have clinicians on staff. They can tell me exactly how we need to head. They will interview you, see what's going on in your life, to find which fork in the road to take, how to take it. They may say, okay, let's get her to do outpatient treatment. They may say, let's get her to do inpatient treatment. They may say she needs no treatment.
I don't want to do that. Can I take the conviction? And I know what I'm looking at. I understand what I'm looking at.
I don't want to say
understand
that.
what I'm looking at.
You need to talk with Sean about that.
So,
Okay, I have.
Your Honor,
I have.
just my concern. Look, I don't want to render an involuntary plea or anything like that as a result of her wanting to get out. Our conversation back there was for a decent amount of time, and I have no problem, like I said, absolutely hounding her to make sure it happens so that she can be here. And if she's not, that can be on me.
Sean, that's the 4th time. I'm not going to do it.
So if
I've done
it's,
it. We had the same conversation the last time we were here.
So if it's not in the arena of PR bond or anything like that,
Okay.
can there be a number assigned, a set bail amount that she
Can I-
will make?
Can I
If,
do?
in the event that she could.
I
Can I do
will
this?
give you a bail reduction, of course. I will do something reasonable just hold on.
Okay, but I can't make bond. I know for sure I cannot make bond right now. I know if I do the conviction, I know what I'm looking at next time, and it's a state jail felony, and I'm willing to take that. I'm willing to take all of that. I'm willing to take all of that. I need to get home to my kid. Please, Judge. Please. I know what I'm looking at.
I would think.
I'm comfortable with it.
That in itself is a kind of foreboding. In essence, the judge is stating that this is insignificant in comparison to felony court. Translation: she's in for a legal storm upstairs if she believes she's been through the ringer already. Plea agreements can therefore be both a lifeline and a trap, providing temporary respite but leaving a lasting record. Which would you pick?
I'm comfortable with that theft charge on there. I know what it looks bad. I do. But I'm willing to take that right now to get home to my family.
Whatever you guys want.
Okay. So
Just I mean, if you think this was tough, wait till you get upstairs in felony court. It gets so much worse.
No, there's not gonna be another,
If I had one strand of hair every time someone told me that,
and I get that.
I would look like Alex.
He has hair.
That's my point.
I don't
Every
get it.
time someone told me that excuse, if I had one strand of hair, I would look like Michael. Well, not like whatever you guys want to do, you know me. Look, hey, I can't keep doing it. I have to show you that we mean business.
And I know I do, but let me show you that I mean business as well.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's do a deferred where it stays off your record.
I want it on my record though. I want that on my record and I want to take that on. I do. I really do. No, I do. I do. I do.
So how about this, Judge? Me and her will talk.
But I would, just hear me out. Look, I don't want to keep you on paper forever. But if we were to do the TRAS and you do treatment,
I'd rather
as soon as you're done with the treatment, we'll successfully terminate.
I'd rather take the sex conviction in all honesty. I'm comfortable with that. I know what I'm looking at.
Don't want to clean up?
I want the sex conviction. I do. I want to take that. I want to
Guys
take that
talking,
on.
let me know what you want to do, Sean.
So just for the record, so at this time, personal bond or reinstatement is off the table. And then if a bond amount is set, what would
The
that
bond's set at 7503. So if you want something different, I'm happy to give it to you.
Okay.
Whatever, something reasonable, whatever it may be,
Okay.
You have the conversation. If you want to, you just got the appointment today, right?
Yes.
If you want to roll it to Monday for you to do your diligence, that's also a possibility. Whatever you guys want to do, you let me know.
Get it worked out.
Okay, thanks, Sean.
Thank you.
All right. You got to know, your record stands out for itself.
Yes.
No matter what your circumstance is, criminality is still criminality. Whatever you're doing, if you need anything, we can help you here. If you want it, we can give you whatever you need. If you want treatment, if you want a cell phone, if you want a tablet, if you want a place to sleep, if you want to eat, we have resources here that we can help you with. And for as long as I'm here, because who knows how long I'm going to be here, if you ever come back and if you ever want anything, I'll give it to you.
Yes, sir.
All you have to do is ask. And I know that the thing is that, like, I get that you want to party, right? And
Not really. I just want to.
just listen,
But
I get it. That lifestyle is going to catch up with you
yeah.
because, life does not get easier the older you get. It gets difficult. You get bigger, you get fatter, you get uglier, you lose hair. Life doesn't get easier.
Time flies.
I want you to listen because you're thinking about what to say. You're not listening and internalizing what I'm trying to tell you, that it doesn't get easier. And I know that you want to get out there. You're ready to get there, go party and just whatever. If you don't have something, if you don't set yourself up with something, with a skill or some kind of trade or some kind of job or knowledge, you're going to end up lickety split at 50, at 60, destitute, alone, toothless, with no money on the street. Life doesn't get easier. And what you're doing now is you're only hosing yourself worse and worse. It's like we are watching you crumble. And I want to help you, but you just don't want it. And that's okay, because you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink. But it's going to catch up with you.
Yeah.
Don't let it. I'm telling you, in a moment's notice, 10 years is going to pass. And if you keep there,
Yeah. Yes,
you're
sir.
charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. The agreement that you've worked is 9 days in jail, credit for the 7 days that you've done. You have to understand this now makes 2. On the 3rd, you're looking at a state jail felony, minimum of 6 months in jail.
Yes, sir. This is it, though. I think this is the last time we see each other, for
Well,
sure.
it is, because
Well, I know,
from
though.
now on, another case, you're going
Yeah.
upstairs to felony court. I'm not going to see you.
Yeah, gotcha.
But this is going to trail you for the rest of your life. Once you plead guilty, you can never take it off. You can never say, you know what? I should have done something else. That's so stupid. Are you sure you want to do this?
Sure.
You don't want a short deferred where we can make minimal conditions. It won't go on your record.
I'm positive I want to do this.
You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, there's no changing this. If you ever want something, come back. I will help you as much as I can while I'm here. All you got to do is come back and ask for whatever it is. In so much that if you want to change this, I have jurisdiction up to 30 days. If you come back, you know, whatever you need.
I'll really put the eyes in it for
How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. I'll follow the agreement. Good luck. Thank you. So, please.
Okay.
Are any of you here with parents today?
No, sir. No, sir.
None of you came with any parents.
No, sir.
Mr. Gallegos, you were charged with discharging a firearm. Who's Gallegos?
I'm here, sir.
Mr. Gallegos, you were charged with discharging a firearm in a metropolitan area. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. Are you Mr. Gamero?
That's me.
Mr. Gamero, you were charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. Mr. Garcia, you were also charged with discharging a firearm in a metropolitan area. All of you are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You each have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On January 12, 2025, the officer observed 4 males in dark clothing forming a circle and discharging several high-caliber weapons into the air while on patrol behind a residential neighborhood in Harris County, Texas. The officer observed 2 males run towards Muscatine Street and 2 males flee towards Garber Lane, where the officer remained stationary. The officer identified the second male apprehended as defendant Gamero, 18 years old, who was found in possession of a Glock handgun tucked into his waistband. Defendant Gamero admitted that he and a co-defendant, a 14-year-old juvenile, had been firing an AR-15 and a Glock along with 2 other males who fled with a second AR pistol, and the other 2 males were apprehended, one of which was defendant Gallegos, 17 years old. Defendant Gallegos confirmed the other male's identity and stated the weapon had been passed around among 4 individuals and that all were involved in shooting them, and that the AR was purchased from an unknown individual in the street. The 4th male was identified as defendant Garcia, 17 years old. Defendant Garcia admitted to firing all 3 seized weapons, and defendant Garcia was observed disposing of an AR-15 and surrendering.
Gentlemen, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with each of your cases, and I am ordering you as the condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. How old are each of you? How old are you, sir?
17.
How old are you?
17.
How old are you?
5'2".
What do you do with yourselves?
Well, I just be at the home with my girlfriend.
Did you graduate from high school?
No, sir.
We're going to work on that. Did you graduate from high school?
No, sir. I'm 12th grade. Yeah.
Are you currently enrolled in school?
No, I had dropped out, but
Okay, not anymore.
this
We're going to work on that. What's your situation?
I'm currently enrolling in school because I just left and
No. Are you enrolled or are you
sir.
not? Okay, we're going to work on that as well. Did you graduate? We're going to work on it. The first thing I'm going to tell each of you is that you are not to smoke any weed. I'm sending you each for a test right now because I want to know what, if anything, is in your system. If there's something in your system, you will get a
The core of it is right there. Careless shooting in a neighborhood. The legal kicker comes next. Since there is a great chance of catastrophe, the law nevertheless applies strictly even if no one is harmed. Keep in mind that bullets fall somewhere. They don't disappear. Quick poll viewers, is the present penalty for celebratory gunfire sufficient? Or should regulations be made even more stringent?
But I'm giving you notice now that you will be retested in 45 days. And if I find that you continue to use, I'm going to put you in jail. I don't know if you're using, but if you are, it stops today. And if you stop today, in 45 days, you will be clean. If you continue to use, you're going to end up staying with me. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
What goes up must come down. So when you fire a gun in the air, a bullet has to go somewhere. If it lands on a 7-year-old's head, what happens? It's a rhetorical question, meaning that you don't need to answer. But I'm giving you something to think about, that what goes up must come down. What goes down will ricochet. And if it ricochets into a person, someone's going to get charged with that murder. Do you understand?
Yes,
There
sir.
are proper places to do these things. That's what you do. As far as I'm concerned now, none of you are to be in possession of any weapons whatsoever. Don't worry about filing any conditions because each of them are going to be honored.
Yes, sir.
I will provide each of you guys a lawyer today, and I'm going to send you for a test. You must come back. If you fail to go test, if you fail to come back, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, take a seat for me, please.
Right this way.
Or I'm going to have you sign resets, and then we'll have you take a seat.
Chris?
Daniel Worthy, you were charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On January 8, 2025, the officer responded to a DPS agent who stated he was following the defendant's vehicle and needed assistance on a traffic stop after the DPS agent was conducting surveillance on an unrelated case. The DPS agent provided a description of the defendant's vehicle, and the officer observed the defendant's vehicle failing to a signal lane change, along with the vehicle's third brake light being out. A traffic stop was conducted, and the officer made contact with the defendant. The officer observed a strong odor of marijuana, and the defendant was asked to step out of the vehicle, and the defendant stated there was nothing illegal inside the vehicle. The officer located a cigar filled with a green leafy substance known to be marijuana based on training experience with a weight of 0.09 grams or 0.032 ounces. A PC search of the vehicle was conducted, and the officer located a unholstered black handgun inside a backpack in the back seat.
If I may, Your Honor, briefly.
Sure.
Bit unusual. I think the DPS officer, he needs help with the traffic stop. He doesn't state any traffic violations or any reason.
He does, though. Sure he does.
The DPS officer that dispatches says, hey, I'm doing surveillance on this case, on another case. I need help with a traffic stop. He doesn't tell him any traffic violations at all.
And that is true, Your Honor. The officer said he needed assistance, and the officer that was called for assistance is the one who observed the vehicle fail to signal.
So the person that came.
The person that came in response to the DPS agent calling
Okay.
assistance.
We just don't know why he needs an assist with the traffic stop at all. He says, hey, come basically pull
Because
this.
he's doing something else, I'm assuming, right? Isn't that, he's investigating someone else?
Yeah, but I don't understand why he's telling another officer to pull this guy over. He doesn't give him a reason to do so. And we have videos available on this, and I've watched them.
Even so, the officer that pulls him over still sees violations, though, right? If he had not seen violations, I may have an issue.
Right.
But nevertheless, he still sees issues. I mean,
I understand that, Judge. My issue, and this may not be a thing for PC, I've watched the videos. There's no failure to signal a lane change, and you only need 2 brake lights in Texas. I don't know what this third brake light thing is. We can have a suppression hearing later on it. I just want to bring it to the court's attention at the PC determination. I mean, he says, hey, pull this guy.
you're telling me that there's no PC, and one of the issues is because he really does signal a lane change. I'm all here. I'm ready to see it. If you have it, I'm ready to see it. You know, I mean, there's no sense in delaying the inevitable. If there's no probable cause, there's no probable cause. I mean, let's tee it up. I mean, it's only 10 o'clock, right? So,
Here's a moment to
of
review.
course,
Yes, Judge.
absolutely. But understand, I want to let me finish PC with everyone. Give Alex a moment to also look so he can be prepared. We'll come back. We'll take a look. In the meantime, show me the provision that says you only need 2 red lights as well.
Okay.
Show me the money, and then we'll do it.
Yeah, Judge.
Happy,
Thank you.
You know,
All right, cool.
take a seat for me in the jury box. You're on probation. You've now no.
He was, yeah, he.
Did they file a motion or no?
They filed a motion. He was taken in last night.
Let's do probable cause, and then we'll do it.
Okay, thanks, Judge.
So tell me.
A review of the body cam, we did see the failed signal. In addition, we did see the high mounted brake light out, which is a third brake light. And under the Texas Code, section 547.3215, the federal vehicle equipment safety standards are adopted, and federal regulation 49 CFR 571.108 requires a high mounted rear brake light. And because that was out, that is the.
But not all cars have that.
Well,
So are you telling me now every single car has to have that third mountain? third mounted brake light?
It requires any multi-purpose passenger vehicle, which in this case it was a sedan. So in this case it is a passenger vehicle. So it has to have, and you can see on the body cam, Your Honor, you can see the high mounted brake light. That's not a sedan. Well,
And I would point out, sure, it requires the vehicle to have.
No. But did you really see that there's no turn signal?
there's no turn signal, and
I would like to see that.
we can see that it's
Can you show him what you saw, please?
both the because she can pull up the video faster than I can.
We have the video ready.
Oh, okay. Time stamped at 0.08. It's signal. You can
So you're gonna see the vehicle come into view at a distance right there, and he comes across 2 lanes without signaling.
Bro,
You can, come on, Will, you
we
can,
can show the judge that.
yeah,
'cause
we
you can't,
we
you
can
can't
step to
see
the
that.
back and you can see
I
it
don't think
cut
that's
across.
him.
There's no way.
There's no way that's him because
But-
he's already in the furthest right lane by the time that
No, you
in
can see him.
2
You
seconds
can see
later.
him going across to his right, a lane without any signal, and addition to that brake light as you continue the video.
Would you like to see, Judge?
Sure. Let me see.
You will see a vehicle here.
Which car?
It's a. May I, Your Honor, go up there and point it out?
The truck.
No, it's the gray sedan. The gray didn't come up.
Oh, it hasn't come up yet.
You won't see it until after the law enforcement was on that.
It looks like he's going pretty fast, huh?
No. No, we're just.
There is.
So when you go, the law is such that you're always supposed to signal, right? And I mean, even if you're going in that turn,
Well,
were the lights on at that point or no?
yes, the lights were on. The lights were on as soon as he gets up to the back of my client's vehicle before he makes that turn, they just shade lights. And the state is saying that there was an unsignaled lane change fire.
How do you know the lights are on?
Pardon?
How do you know?
Because the sound kicks on, you can hear it.
Yeah. And he's correct that after, but before that, there's an unsignaled lane change as.
I was hoping to see an unsignaled lane change before they even pulled them.
There is, Your Honor. It's just,
Show me that.
He's saying it's a freeway.
well, freeway, Your Honor. And-
Show me. I didn't see it.
Yeah, well, if I could, I can point out his vehicle.
Yeah. Show me because that's what I was looking for and I didn't see it.
Your Honor, if I may step around, so I can.
Go, please. Come on. Don't be shy.
so it's small, it's at a distance, but you'll see the vehicle come into view momentarily. It's right there. That's the defendant's
That's
vehicle.
him?
That's the defendant's vehicle. Let me go back a little bit.
No way to tell it's.
Because you can continue, no, and you can continue seeing it.
Can you not make it? You should be able to like.
I'm sorry, if we're gonna do crosstalk like this, we can just set this for an MAJ hearing or formal motion to suppress, and that can be up on the big screen. We can have more structure to an argument, and we don't have to have 3 people arguing about a video that's a personal handheld device.
Yes, Judge.
And that's the.
I guess you want to set it for a formal probable cause hearing?
He's on an MAJ out of this court, we just have the MAJ. It's a preponderance standard, they can challenge any motion to suppress they want to, or they can urge any motion to suppress they want.
This is for the new case though, right? This
It
is not for the
It's for the
MAJ.
new case.
It's for the new case.
Yeah, and the UCW.
The UCW, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, but he's got a pending MAJ in this court for an evading arrest.
right, but because of this.
Right, so this would have to be proved at that hearing anyway.
Right, but I'm not going to revoke if there's no PC to go here.
Right, I'm just saying if we're going
So-
to be here having 3 attorneys talk about a handheld device on the screen where it can't be seen, we might as well just set it for a whole hearing and then we can put the whole video up on the screen.
I'm down. You want to do it for beginning of next week?
The court suggested that if there's gonna be.
I didn't realize it was going to be this
Yeah, I just.
labor intensive, so to speak, you know?
It's turning into like a big argument. If the video is clear enough to determine probable cause, then that's fine. I'm just saying if this is gonna turn.
I'm having to squint. So that's why. But if let's set it for a formal one. Next week, whatever you want. No?
I mean, whatever the court wants.
It doesn't matter to
I mean,
me.
I would like to do it now if we can, annually, but I mean, it's the first 8 seconds of it.
He said
The car is so far away, there's no way. The state's gonna point out a minuscule car hundreds of yards away, you can't see what lane it's in.
It's the same. It's just I don't know.
There, and then the officer continues going in that direction. It's the same vehicle.
Is it that one way over there?
It's
It's this one, Mike. It's
the one going right at that time. Because it's going right, then the officer continues in that direction, follow the vehicle.
Can we see it right here? Which one is it?
So it's not right here, it's
How does he even see that?
because as he's coming around the corner, you see it right there, that vehicle right there going right.
Oh, that was cool how you did that.
Yeah, I don't know how I just keep on it.
That's great. That's it.
So yeah, as
That's
he's coming
it?
around the corner, yeah. So he's coming around, and then that vehicle going all the way across with no light, and then
Look.
Can't you tell what lane he's in?
No. Come here, Will. Look. He hit something that made it like really big. Can you see if he has a driver's license, please?
It's all blurred on it.
Okay. You're not allowed to drive unless you have also car insurance. Do you understand?
So I have liability.
Okay, good. Don't pick up a third case. If you pick up another case, holy moly, I'm just going to lose it. Do you understand? Don't. No, you're not supposed to have weapons. No drugs, no alcohol. Did you say there was an odor of marijuana here?
Yes, Judge, a strong odor of marijuana.
Okay. I will test you 45 days from today. If you test positive again for marijuana, I'm going to lock you up. Do you understand? No more smoking weed. So let's set this off 45 to 50 days. His appearance is required. He will get another test on that day. If he's clean, we'll just continue him and then just goes normal. If he's test positive, get ready. You hold the keys. Do you understand?
Sir.
Okay. All right,
Thank you,
guys.
Judge.